My titties purple, they plastic. I like my money Jurassic. This pussy pop back elastic. You bitches don't want no static. Catch one of you hoes in traffic. Flip one of you bitches gymnastic. Hit and run is my tatty. Y'all be reaching, I'm grabbing. Wait, nigga, I'm bagging.
Hi, Luxers. Girl. Let me lubricate, honey.
I'm just gonna pause out.
It's fine. Hi, Luxers. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you passing by for the first time, my name is Kristen Moore. We are here to discuss everything beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If this is something that you have interest in and this is stuff that interests you, please feel free to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification button below. For those of you returning, thank you so much for the love and support. It means the world to me. And please don't forget to subscribe. Some of you have not subscribed yet. Please subscribe and don't forget the notification button down there. Like, let's get it. Right, guys. So today's video is going to be about how to choose the right bag. So I'm going to pretty much share with you guys how I go about me choosing the right handbag. And, you know, everybody experiences different. This is my experience, so I just want to put a disclaimer out there. This is no offense to anyone, no pun intended offense. Or, you know, guys, like, you don't ever have to pressure yourself to be getting these designer bags, you know, and putting yourself out there and feeling that, you know what, because someone has it, I have to have it. If it's something that you would like for yourself and it's something that is in your bracket, you can afford to do so, please, by all means, you know, don't go putting yourself in debt, unnecessary debt, to get yourself, you know, a bag of your desires. You know, sometimes I always say, wants sometimes always seems to be more than needs. And always remember, your needs is what matters most. So this video that I'm going to share with you guys is for someone that's ready to embark on a journey of, you know, purchasing themselves a designer handbag, whether it's their first handbag or most likely it's going to be your first designer handbag. Maybe it's a very big luxury piece that you want to invest in for the first time, you know. So these are some advice and tips that I have for you guys. So with that being said, I want you guys to understand this. So let's jump right into it. Budget. You always have to set yourself a budget. Now, my budget that I would recommend is anywhere between £1,500 to £3,000. That's a decent budget nowadays that you can get a decent handbag for. Whereas to back in the days, like, when I mean back in the days, I'm talking at least minimum 10 to 15 years ago. Let's stay stuck at 10. You know, £1,000 could have gotten you quite a decent handbag. Or 1,500, you could have gotten a decent handbag. Whereas to versus now, a decent handbag is a minimum anywhere between £1,500 to £1,800. Now, taste. You always have to have your taste. Your taste always comes first. Why? You don't want to buy a bag and then later on regret buying it, or you just bought it because it's a trending piece and you see everybody has it. I mean, the fear of, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out, you know, that tends to take a lot of us by far. You know, I am a victim of it. I am a person that I could put my hands up and be like, you know what, I actually could say that I have had, you know, the FOMO effect before, fear of missing out in certain, you know, departments and you know, where certain bags and stuff, you know, come in. You know, I would like to believe lately I've suffered that with my Chanel DeVille, the pink one. I have a video. I could link it downstairs, down in my caption, so you guys could probably have a view of that. For those of you that are not seeing that video, it's pretty interesting how I was chasing this bag in fear of missing out, of me not getting that particular color in that collection. So, you know, it's something that you guys need to understand, you know, that it's really something that you need to sit down and think, what is your style and what is your taste? That always comes first. My advice to you guys would always be to get neutral colors first and a durable leather. So if you're gonna start out with, let's say, for example, a Chanel classic flap, I would always say get yourself a black or navy, a dark color, or, you know, a beige, but also always make sure it's a durable leather. When you want a durable leather, you want a leather that will last you long, that was like scratch resistant, and you name it. You know, always go for durable leather pieces, because obviously this is you just, you know, choosing the right bag. I have a massive collection, so I could kind of like play about with what I want, because I don't really use the same bag as often, or I still, even though till this day I would rather a structured slash durable leather over any soft leather. Sometimes I get one or two soft leathers because, you know, it's an item that I was weak for. I like it more in that color, or something has to be around the fact of me getting, you know, a non-durable leather, you know. So also you need to know what's the difference between a investment piece and an iconic piece, or just a regular piece. You know, what's the difference? So trend piece and an investment piece, correction. So if you're gonna get a trend piece, like you guys will know, maybe the Dior book tote, I would say that's a trend piece. It's 17, correction, it's now what, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021. So it's 4 years since it's been around. It comes in different style, different colors. There's different versions of it now. There's a smaller version, there's a mini version. Eventually it's gonna go out. So you're gonna wanna know which one you rather get into. My advice would be always get into an investment piece, because again, as I said, if there's anything wrong, you could always get rid of it, or you could always sell it on to gain profit, to either get more pieces, or, you know, always good to have a piece. Me personally was very important to me, very, very, very important, although I have some that are not. Practicality. You need to always make sure that you get a bag that has great practicality. There's no point in you always, you know, getting a bag that's not practical. So with that being said, you know, you have to always make sure you have a practical bag. So practicality for me would be, if I want a bag for me to go around with my day-to-day activities. So let's say I have business meetings, I have things to look after, I have things to do for my shops, I have things to, you know, meetings, whatever. I need to have a bag that I can fit all of these things in, you know, versus a bag that's not so practical. So let's say like an evening bag, whereas to, for example, I just want to go with my wallet, my phone, my little lipstick, my lip gloss, you know, my little card holder. It's just an evening out, you know, just to either go out with my girls, have a good time and some drinks, or with my partner, whatever the case may be. So that is something, you know, I would always say it's very important, you know, for you to know what you want the bag for and how practical the bag needs to be to your use. Now, another thing I would advise, any bag that you're interested in getting, the best thing to do is not only just go and see the bag, but also maybe look online, maybe look on YouTube, look on other places, blogs, forums and stuff like that, to see who can tell you about this bag, what information you could gather about this bag. And, you know, just for you to know that, okay, hey, you know what, actually, this bag would work for me. You understand? So it's not only just about going in and getting the bag and liking the bag because you see a bag or you saw a picture, you saw it on Instagram. Also, it's good to do your little research about the bag. Body type. When I mean body type, I mean, are you a hourglass, pear shape? You know, your figure, are you a bit, you know, more thick, more slim, more tall, more short? I'm 5'6", so I tend to like gravitate more to mini and medium bags. I don't mind having large pieces. I am a proud owner of a BIRKIN 35. I have one, and I have a Kelly 32, which is one as well. And I have my book totes, I have my Chanel totes, I have my big white. So I have a couple of big boys, but those are mostly used for traveling. Not something I will grab or, you know, use more often. Let's say shopping, going around, out in movie night, date night, stuff like that. I gravitate more to small/medium bags. even sometimes traveling, I don't mind having a medium bag as well. So it's all about that. That's something very important that you know, would need to consider, you know. So you also need to kind of get in the back of your mind like what you intend to use the bag for. As I mentioned earlier, practicality of the bag, so day use, night use, all of those things you have to take into consideration. And one of the most important things is, can it withstand the weather? Like, you won't catch me going with a Gucci velvet or a Hermes Birkin in the rain. That won't happen. However, the other day I realized, what's the less used product that Hermes gives you as a Hermes client when you buy in a quarter bag is the raincoats. I don't recall ever seeing someone actually using it. I've seen people with their bag covered under their coats or under their umbrellas. You know, people don't tend to want to use their raincoats, yet we're giving them for free, I think, or as part of our package when purchasing a quarter bag from Hermes. So even though it covers the body of the bag, the handles are still out. So I'm not too fan of even walking in the rain with a bag, no matter what the material is. But if you want a rainy bag from me, I will definitely take a canvas piece out any day. So last but not least, should you maybe look into the brand new market or secondhand market? For me personally, it all depends on your budget and affordability. If you feel as though that you would like to have this item, but it is something that is a bit too high for you right now, or you're saving up towards it, but there's a secondhand that you can get for the price that where you at now, or for even half of what the original, not the original, my bad, for what it costs in store at regular retail price, it's a no-brainer. I get that you would like to have the new bought feeling. I get that. If you have had some new bought feelings, buying a secondhand is not that much of an issue. If you haven't had a new bought feeling, buying a secondhand might be a bit of a bummer, because you know you want to get that going to the store fresh, unboxing. You know, you want to have that feeling. But for me personally, I feel, you know, a baby is a baby, a bag is a bag. Like, whether it's store bought, whether it's pre-loved, whether it's, you know, sourced, reseller, it doesn't matter to me. Like, if there's something that I would like to have and I would like to have it now, and it's cheaper or it's better, and it all depends on the circumstances, girl, I would definitely just get it. So I don't see nothing wrong with you actually getting secondhand pre-loved, but it is something to consider. So with that being said, with no further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hope it was informative for you guys, and hope you guys take something from this. Please let me know in the comment below if this is something that you see yourself doing, and if this helped you in any way whatsoever. Until next time, take care, be safe, and don't forget, enjoy life to the fullest.
Plastic. I like my money Jurassic. This pussy pop back elastic. You bitches don't want no static. Catch one of you hoes in traffic. Flip one of you bitches gymnastic. Hit and run is my tatty. Y'all be reaching, I'm grabbing.